call. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and we find out something.
Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
Dave, are you ready to look?
Where in the world is Maggie McDaniel?
She's right here.
Good morning, Maggie.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Ron. How are you?
Wonderful.
Yes, I'm in studio, but boy, do I wish I was in Nazareth right now in the Holy Land. So, but
I wish we knew somebody that was.
Yeah, wouldn't it be great if we
right
just
around
knew
there.
somebody? Hey,
Yeah.
wait, maybe we do. No, we actually have our number one top guide, Rizek, on the line, and he's going to give us a little insight in today's readings in Nazareth, what maybe it was like for Mary and Joseph at that time, and a little bit about ancient Nazareth and maybe modern day. So, Rizek.
Good morning, Rizek.
Good morning, Rizek.
Good morning. Good morning from the Holy Land.
Great to hear your voice.
Since we are in the time of Annunciation. What?
I say it's great to hear your voice. I know there's a little latency between, so I'll give you the space here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I know since we are in the time of Annunciation, I would like to speak a few words about the Blessed Mother and Joseph and Nazareth. Basically, the Blessed Mother born in Jerusalem, Joseph from Nazareth. Nazareth was called Nazareth because the original word of Nazareth is netzer, and it's mean offshoot. It was called after a group of people from the tribe of Judah who came from exile from Babylon and lived of Nazareth. And those people were very proud of their roots because they were a descendants from the house of David. So in Hebrew, they were to call themselves a netzer mebait David, which it means an offshoot from the house of David. And wherever they were, they will call that land after them. So in the hill of Nazareth, there was nothing, no town, and they start calling that hill after them, the land of the Nazarene, the land of the offshoot from the house of David. Joseph came to Jerusalem. He took the Blessed Mother, and they went together and lived in Nazareth. Nazareth, first century, it was a very small, tiny village. We believe that less than 300 people, approximately 25 families lived over there in Nazareth. And that's why when Josephus Flavius mentioned about the cities that was fortified in the first revolt in the year 70, Nazareth was not one of them, following Galilee. After that, we know that the Holy Family came down to Bethlehem because of the census, and from here they went to Egypt. When Jesus came back from Egypt, scholars believe he was approximately 6 years old, and he went back and lived in Nazareth again. So Jesus lived in Nazareth for 24 years till he was rejected, as we know from the Bible, and then he continued his life in Capernaum. Modern time, Nazareth is considered the capital of the Christians in Israel, because in Nazareth we can see the majority of Christians living in one city. So the population of Nazareth today is around 90,000 people, and the majority of them are Christians. A good thing that I would like to mention, that when the Blessed Mother heard her cousin was pregnant, she decided to come for a visit from Nazareth to the land of Judea, or to the Judean hills. In that time, it took her approximately between 5 till 6 days to reach Jerusalem and to stay in Ain Karim, the birthplace of John the Baptist, till Elizabeth gave birth, and then she went back to her hometown, which is Nazareth. That's about Nazareth, where today we can find a very beautiful church, one of the biggest in the Middle East, called the Church of Annunciation.
Can you tell us, Riz, when that church was built and how many it can fit, and then also the significance of it, because what it is built over? We get to visit this when we take our groups here. It's actually built over the house where the angel appeared to Mary.
Yes, Maggie, that's true. Basically, that church was built in 1964. It's one of several churches that was built in the same place, because as we know the history of the Holy Land, it starts with Byzantine, followed with Crusaders, followed with Franciscan. So the first church was Byzantine, approximately 350. After that, Crusaders, 11th century, and then we have the modern church, 1964, by a very famous architect called Giovanni Muzzo. It is a very big church with two layers. The first one Over there, we can see a cave. By the way, I would like to emphasize that houses in Nazareth are caves. People used to live in caves. I can say in Bethlehem, till late 60s, people lived in caves. So the house is a cave. There's a very beautiful old cave surrounded by ruins of ancient churches mixed between Byzantine and Crusades. And that cave is considered the house of the Blessed Mother. And that cave served as a domus ecclesias, which means house church in the 1st century, where local Christians prayed in hidden. So they were gathered in some houses and prayed. And that house served and was as one of these church houses. Then we have the 2nd floor, where we have the main church. And by the way, inside the church, there's a very beautiful fresco that was given as a gift from the United States. I wish that I will take you over there someday. Maggie, I'm sure that you know that fresco over there on the wall. So that's the main church. That's where the local Christians celebrated all their occasions. Near that church, we have another church called the Carpentry. It is the place where St. Joseph and the Holy Family lived after they came back from Egypt.
No, Nazareth is just a beautiful town. And one of the beautiful things I believe about the Church of the Annunciation, it really reminds us that Mary is the mother of everybody, the whole world, because we have pictures from all over the world, from countries, and she's depicted in from Japanese or Portugal or Africa, China, wherever the people are from. Mary is their mother, and so the pictures that they have for her and that they had donated to the church are in their image and likeness. We have to remember she's the mother of the entire world. So what a beautiful church and to celebrate Mary.
And as we come to the end of the segment, Rez, I just want to say again, 25 families in Nazareth, 300 people. That's what we're talking about during the time the Holy Family was there.
In Jesus' time, Nazareth was a very small village. One thing more I would like to emphasize, in the Bible we know that when Nathanael heard about the Messiah, Jesus is going to come from Nazareth, Nathanael was confused and he said the famous word, "Can something good come out from Nazareth?" When he mentioned that, he was surprised because Nazareth as a small town comparing with Galilee. Jesus born in Bethlehem, a very small village. Jesus, the Annunciation, and his life, it was in Nazareth, a very humble, small village. But following the people who lived in Nazareth, they were having a very good reputation. As I mentioned, they were the Notzarim. They were the descendants from the house of David, and those people were very proud of their roots.
Wow.
So he was confused because it's tiny village, not its bad reputation.
I feel like I'm in the Holy Land.
Yeah, Rizek, I just cannot wait until we get back. Heard some news that hopefully Israel defenses are pulling out of Gaza, that this war ends soon, and we can come and visit you in person.
Thank you, Rizek.
You don't know how much I miss you, Maggie, and miss
Join
all
me,
your
Shane
all your
Stanfield,
friends.
and Ron Finn
God bless.
on an